We've got Thursday night football between the Bills and Texans. We've got a stacked NHL slate and some value on a short NBA card. It's all happening here today on the Game Day Grind. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Welcome back to Game Day Wagers, and thank you for watching Thursday's episode of the Game Day Grind. Today is Thursday, November 20th, and in today's video, we have a stacked betting card to break down. We're talking Thursday night football between the Bills and Texans. We've got a side and player prop coming your way. We've got a stacked NHL slate. We did go 3-0 with our NHL picks yesterday, so we're feeling good about tonight's card as well. And in a short NBA slate, we've got one play coming your way that has the best opportunity, I believe, to make us some money on Thursday night. Before we get into tonight's action, though, if you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a like on the video. It goes a long way in supporting the channel. If you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We are 10 subscribers away from 2,700, which is phenomenal. I appreciate all your guys' support, and I do not want you to miss out on any free pick winners moving forward. Now, without further ado, let's kick things off. Week 12 Thursday night football between the Bills and Texans. To kick things off, we are taking the Buffalo Bills minus 6 points over the Houston Texans. The odds are minus 110. Look, for as much as everyone wants to harp on the Bills for not being as elite as we've seen them over the last couple of years, this is still a team making the most of the opportunity. Josh Allen is playing at an MVP level. The offense is among the best units in the game in terms of yards and points per game, and they are 7-3, sitting in a good spot heading down the stretch run. After putting up 44 points last time out against a good Bucs side, they head on the road to face a Texans side that's won 2 straight, but have quite frankly beaten up on bad opposition. The Texans' defensive numbers are skewed by 2 games against the Jaguars and 2 games against the Titans, and the Bills are simply a step above. This game, to me, comes down to which quarterback do you trust more, Josh Allen or Davis Mills? I know my answer, especially on a short week. If the Bills' defense can elevate their game even the slightest, I'm not concerned about Woody Marks or Nick Chubb running wild on their porous run defense. Stacking the box and making Davis Mills beat you with his arm should be the game plan, and I just simply don't see Davis Mills scoring enough points to keep up with this Bills offense. Keep this simple, take the better team. Bills minus 6, minus 110. And if you're so inclined, a bonus player prop here, Josh Allen, 2+ passing touchdowns, plus 105. He's gone over this number in 3 of his last 5 games, and as he goes, so does the offense. The Texans' pass defense is the weak link of their defensive unit, and I expect Josh Allen to let it fly here tonight in another high-scoring offensive outburst. Take Allen, 2+ touchdowns, plus 105. From the gridiron, we are going to the ice. We're kicking things off with the Toronto Maple Leafs on the money line at minus 105. Look, we've been over my Leaf fandom quite a bit this season, and quite frankly, while I'm a bit down on them this year, I do think they're in a position to win this game against the Columbus Blue Jackets. They've looked uninterested at times, and the defense and goaltending have been subpar, but while they're missing a ton of bodies, they come off a good win versus the Blues in a game which they could have easily mailed in, but they showed resilience, they showed fight, and they ultimately got the job done. Now they get to take on a Columbus Blue Jackets side who beat them 6-3 on October 29th, and with a little bit of a revenge factor here, I'm expecting a good performance from the Buds on home ice. If we look at this Jackets side, they are not exactly a high-scoring team, so the Leafs' defensive issues might be protected here, but the Jackets defensively do give up plenty of high-danger chances and are 29th on the penalty kill. The Leafs are good enough to win this game and try to get a little bit of a run going here on home ice, so we'll take them at a cheapish price, minus 105. Next up, we're taking the Vegas Golden Knights on the money line, minus 115 over the Utah Mammoth. Look, I'm a bit surprised by this line. I think Vegas is the much better team, and I've got them priced upwards of minus 140. At minus 115, this is a cheap price, and I'll happily take that with a smile. Vegas is a solid offensive team that generates plenty of high-danger chances. They are top 6 on the penalty kill, and with Marner and Eichel producing at a great clip, they are never out of a game. If we look at Utah, they lost just twice this year so far on home ice, but right now we're playing some bad hockey, dropping 3 straight 3-2 overtime games to weaker opposition. I think we're in for another low-scoring game from the Utah Mammoth. I think the Vegas Golden Knights are the deeper team, and they're getting great goaltending to boot. Give me Vegas on the road on the money line, minus 115. And finally, we're talking the Chicago Blackhawks taking on the Seattle Kraken. We are going to be focusing on Connor Bedard props in this contest. Look, why not ride the hot hand here? The kid's on fire right now with 7 goals in his last 6 games, including a hat-trick last time out. He's shooting more of late, registering 11 shots over his last 2 games, and he's playing well over 20 minutes a night while getting power play 1 time. As he goes, so do the Blackhawks, and I think they are in a great spot to continue their success against a bad Seattle Kraken side. The Kraken are 30th on the penalty kill this year, which should give Bedard some really good looks on the PP1. There are 4 ways you can attack this game. You can take Bedard goal, plus 140. You can take him to register an assist at minus 125. 2 plus points is plus 160, and 1 plus power play point is plus 180. The way I'm betting this game, and the way you should be betting this game, is take Connor Bedard to score a goal at plus 140, and 1 plus power play point at plus 180. That kind of covers both the goal and assist market, but I'm expecting plenty of opportunity for him on the power play with a weak Seattle Kraken penalty kill. Again, Connor Bedard to score, plus 140, and Connor Bedard 1 plus power play point at plus 180. From the ice, we go to the hardwood. It's time for hardwood handles. To kick off today's episode of Hardwood Handles, we have 4 games on tap in the NBA, but we have 1 game circled as our best bet. That's the only game we're going to be handing out. Grizzlies, Kings, under 234.5, minus 115. Look, these are 2 of the worst teams in the NBA, and they both have to deal with plenty of injury issues to several key pieces. The last time we saw the Grizzlies, they couldn't cover plus 6 against a Spurs side, while the Kings were losers last night versus the Thunder. Both games stayed well under those numbers, and with good reason. Both teams are in the bottom 5 in terms of points per game, despite trying to push the pace. They can't knock down their shots on a consistent basis, and quite frankly, the Kings shooting 75% from the free throw line is pathetic. They always leave points on the table. Both teams should be able to throw up enough bricks in this spot to cash the under 234.5. So we'll keep it simple. We'll take 2 of the worst teams to have a terrible off night and go under 234.5, minus 115. That wraps up today's episode of the Game Day Grind. Thank you guys so much for watching. To quickly recap our best bets, we're taking the Buffalo Bills minus 6, Josh Allen 2 plus passing touchdowns, the Toronto Maple Leafs minus 105 on the money line, Connor Bedard to score a goal plus 140 and power play point plus 180, the Vegas Golden Knights on the money line minus 115, and the Grizzlies Kings under 234.5 in the NBA. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are tailing, fading, or have any best bets you're making for tonight's slate. If you guys are enjoying the content, please drop a like on the video. It goes a long way. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss out on anything going forward. We'll catch y'all tomorrow, same time, same place, 12:30 p.m. Eastern time on the Game Day Wagers YouTube channel. As always, keep grinding and good luck.